appealing name to Ian Park for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go at Mile High. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
We're on play action. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Miller. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bellcat, 60 Bellcat.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Hopkins isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Has it at the 45. Headed right through the middle of the field. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. New set of downs from 37. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
They've got some room to toe-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
60 Bison.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Leslie able to knock it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cougar knife, let's go.
From the gun, Miller. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Cut 19!
Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp for one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
This is Genty on 2nd. On the move, past the 40. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, Miller. Headed out right. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play in a drive. Here's Harvey. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Even 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Danger, Ken. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Head to 60, head to 60.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at first down here.
19, 18. Take off.
Harvey once more. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up second.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 tight. 19, ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
On the jump.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Scoop.
First play is going to be again to Genty. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Miller. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Trap 60.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Lobs this deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Even 38 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Counter give to Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Miller to the air. That's him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play kicks up 7.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
Hey, let's go now. 19, pass the 6.
To throw is Miller. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They send the tight end in motion. Now here's Miller. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Ready. Here we go.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready.
Jency. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This is taken in at the 13. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun here. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Back deep for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. Punt meets him at the 28. Hits some space around midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the set.
We've set it down from 37.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go. Ready, ready?
Looking from the pistol, it's Miller. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Miller. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Shakir in motion right. From the red zone on 1st. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Jair Brown has it.
You know, exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
On the handoff, Chris Harvey. Up to the races, middle of the field. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! And he's into the end zone, so forget taking an extra point. They're going to take 2 points instead, Brock. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. Lost the football! And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Harvey headed right. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit, as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Tracking 60. Buffalo 80.
Air it out on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Punt team on the field. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. He's got it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Running from the pistol here with Jency. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Goes to the hurry up here. Throwing Miller. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Call going against the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap to Miller. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Genty from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Mueller on play action. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Carlson's kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
19, 18. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
To throw here on 1st down. From the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be Raiders football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Pass to 60. Pass.
On 1st down, Genty. He's got room to roam. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Now Miller getting his guys set for this 2-point attempt. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Tag.
They'll throw to start the drive. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Bails out of the pocket quick. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
From the red zone now. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 17-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tucker now on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
Ready?
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
And off to Genty. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he dodged the tackle. Along the right sideline. There's space. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
and the Las Vegas.
Off the play fake. Miller. The screen pass falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Out of the shotgun, Miller. It's Genty underneath. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Back. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That is caught. He's got Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL.
And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Bravo 80. Curve 19. Curve 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 7
2nd and 10, back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
3rd and long for him here. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score of the 4th. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Raiders 31, Broncos 26.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. And the decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Straight ahead with Genty. He cuts it. It's a foot race. 30. Gets the 10. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Check. Cougar 19.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Another turnover, this time it's an interception. And the Raiders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
66, Bobcats.
On third down, Genty. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, who's going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Is it all for not? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ready up.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
Giving this to Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Now to be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurt! Hurt! Hurt!
Giving this to Harvey. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Street. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther Street. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
throw here. Third down. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Hold ready.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Genty on the give. He's headed right. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready? Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Raider first down.
Ready?
A gain of 22.
Here's Genty running right. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They're going to pass it here. Pass it down close. And that's the Raiders' 1st down. More than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for them.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Gets it again. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Miller setting to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders go up by 19. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers